Hey there, welcome back to Seamus's Soccer Channel, where today we will be doing a video on how to improve your juggling record.
Here's a little personal interjection on this topic of juggling here, just over some extra footage that you'll see similar to in the end of the video. A little over a year ago, I was playing goalkeeper on my high school soccer team, and for a while then I had wanted to be a field player, but my big obstacle to doing that was actually my touch of the ball. And I had coaches tell me before, like, oh, work on your juggling on your own, or work on your juggling at home. And I've always been like, well, you don't juggle in a game, like, why would I train that? Like, well, and I can train shooting or just kicking. So then at one of my high school soccer practices, my coach Sherman, the assistant coach, was training the goalkeepers. And that day, he was just trying to emphasize how important it was to train your juggling and improve your record just to get better at touching the ball. And I don't know why I hadn't listened to my coaches before and why I decided to listen to him, but I'm glad I did, because at that point on that day I started this exact training regimen, and I increased my juggling from about 50, averaging 50, to actually getting a high total of 1,716 in just a few months during that season. Now, just to start, in case you missed that while I was talking, you saw me put down the 4 cones in about a two stride by 2 stride box. I use this box just to contain my juggling and make sure I'm not running all over the field. I then like to just start with about 100 alternating juggles, which just ended right there. Which when I finish with that, normally I go into about trying to get to 100 juggles on 1 foot at a time. Here you'll see me do about 25, which is easy on my right foot, and then I'll switch to my left foot, which I need a little bit of help with. And it's fine to use your right foot to get you back on track. Just try to keep the ball in the air, because the greatest thing about juggling is that you get touches on the ball without having to chase it. That is good just to train the feet, but it's also good to train your thighs, as if you just saw that cheeky outside of the foot juggle. I like to do that, train all of the foot. You do the thighs, and then you go up to the head. It's important to train your whole body. As you can see here, I'm not really in the box. Sometimes it's better just to keep the ball in the air than be just contained to your box, but it's also good just to always find your way back into the box. This is going to sound funny, but once you master all 3 elements of juggling, the feet, the thighs, and heading, here I am heading the ball, you can go into more technical, challenging, a little game, which I'll show here. People either call this up the mountain or just foot, thigh, thigh, foot, which here you start from one leg, go up to the thigh of the same leg, up to your head, down to your thigh of the opposite leg, down to the foot of your opposite leg, stay at that foot of the opposite leg, back up to the thigh of the same leg, up to your head, back to the other thigh that you started with. And you do this as many times as you can, as long as you can, trying to stay in the box, but obviously keep it up in there as long as you can as well. And here you'll see me try something similar and something the same, except here I do venture out from my box a lot more. Well, here I'm not facing the camera, but you see getting good touches on the ball, trying to keep it up. It goes down, just pop it right back up. Also, just a little thing I forgot, flicking the ball up. You can, if you're just starting, you can start it with your hands, but I think it's always good just to try. I do the normal roll back, roll onto your foot, flick it up, and just do that. Oh, if you saw that shoulder right there, cheeky. The main goal of juggling is just to keep the ball in the air as long as you can, using the most parts of the body possible. And in my opinion, if you follow this routine every single day for a few months, you can greatly improve your record. Now, I said I'd have a crossbar challenge at the end of every video from now on. And there you can see my very
Yeah,
first
do it a few more
crossbar hit
times.
on this channel. Hopefully the first of many. I think the camera woman
Let's
wants
see if you
me
can do it twice
to
in a
go
row.
for it again. Let's see how I do. Going for it. And, oh, got it again. Well done. I think I'm a boss because of that. I'm not, Seamus.
Go for
Come on.
3.
But, you know, I'll go for a third try. Let's see how I do. And, yep, I suck.
Trash.
Yep. Well, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.